So in some of my videos, I've showed off how I use kind of a shift type function in Stream Deck using Companion, and I've got a couple people ask me how I do it, so this is a video to show you specifically how I do that function. So first, let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. So for example, if I hold this button down, it's going to bring up a new page. It's going to give me some options to choose, and when I release it, it goes back to where I was. So same thing in this one, I release it, it goes back to where I was. And so it's a real easy way to get to another page, press a button, and then get out of that page as soon as you release the button. So there's no kind of the built-in ways that you, in the Stream Deck software, you're going into folders and you got to back out of those folders, and kind of the same thing on the Companion side, that you're navigating to pages and then you got to back out of those pages. This just makes it real simple to get there and then get immediately back to where you were. So let me show you how I do that. So in Companion, the first thing that we want to do is create a button that's going to be our shift button. So we're going to come down here, we're going to create a regular button, and I'm just going to call this shift, H-I-F-T, and we'll just make it a little bit smaller. And so now on my press action, I'm going to click browse, I'm going to go to internal, and I'm going to set surface with serial number to page. And now what this is going to do is it's going to set, in this case, the current surface to page, and we're going to say we're on page 10, let's go to page 11. And so when I press a button, it's going to go to page 11. So for example, look, if I go shift, it goes to 11. But you notice it stays at 11, and we want to get back out of there quick. So we're going to come back in here, and now we're going to add a release action, and we're going to go browse, internal, same one, set surface with serial number to page. We're at it, we're going to say current surface, and we're going to set this back to page 10. Okay, so now if I'm on page 10 and I hold the shift, it goes to 11, release, it goes back to 10. Now the problem is when I hold down shift, it goes to 11. When I press another button and release, I'm stuck on 11. So what happens is when I am on 10 and holding the shift down, I'm still on page 10. But as soon as I press a button, I'm on page 11. And page 11 does not have a release action on this, so we need to add that. So we'll come back here and we'll go to page 11, and we'll go to that same button that we're holding down, and we're going to add a release action. And I can just click here because it's one I just did. And I'm going to go to current surface, and I'm going to set this page back to 10. So now, if I'm on page 10, I hold down shift, it goes to page 11, I can hit a button and release, and it goes back to 10. So super simple, easy way to get to a page and get out of it. This is how I do it with just one Stream Deck. You can do the same thing with multiple Stream Decks. The only difference is that on your actions, you're just going to define which surface you're moving and changing pages on. So that's it. Pretty simple way, I think, to get in and out of multiple pages without having to kind of navigate through folders. And so that's it.